Hey everybody, how's it going? And thanks for joining me on my weekend picks. Anyway, so let's get right into it. If you don't know what this is, I'll be picking who I think the victor will be inside these games. Anyway, so let's get right into it. So my first pick for the St. Louis and Winnipeg game will be St. Louis. I think St. Louis will beat Winnipeg about by 4-1 because St. Louis has Tarasenko and Halak. Actually not Halak, but Tarasenko on fire lately, and all Pietrangelo, all those great players, so they're going to be doing good. Now, for the next game, Montreal against New York Rangers. I'm going to have to go with Montreal in this one. They got Price and Subban, great players. Subban just was on a bit of a slump, but he's back on it, back on fire. Price staying on fire for his team. I think they're going to win it for them. Next up, we have Anaheim and Arizona. That one was a pretty obvious one for me. I'm going to have to go with Anaheim. They just beat the Canucks in OT last game. Canucks being my favorite team. And, yep. So now in the next game, we have Chicago against Vancouver. This one was a very tough one for me. I'm going to have to go with Vancouver on that one. Just because they've been really hot this season. Chicago hasn't been doing too well, even though they did come off a pretty big loss. Now for the next one, we have Pittsburgh against Boston. Boston's been very cold lately, not much to do. Lost to Montreal last night 2-0. Not generating any offense, so I'm going to have to go with Pittsburgh on that one with Crosby and Malkin and a little bit of Marc-Andre Fleury. And for the next game, we have Philadelphia and the New York Islanders. I'm going to have to go with Johnny T and the New York Islanders, generating a little bit good of some offense lately, and I think they can pull it off pretty easily, but we'll see what happens. Next up, we got Ottawa and the Detroit Red Wings. I'm going to have to go with Detroit this one. Even though they haven't been having the best season, they've got some pretty good superstars and a lot of firepower, so I think they can pull it off in today's game. And last but not least, we have Minnesota against Florida. I'm going to have to go with Minnesota on this one. Florida's a pretty bad team. I don't think they have been generating really any offense at all. So I'm going to have to go with Minnesota for sure. We got the Parise, whatever you want to say, and Vanek and Pominville. Great chemistry, great players all on that team. They haven't really been doing too well lately, getting stuck out in the first round. But yeah, these are my Saturday, Sunday picks, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.